beautiful human, warrior, superstar. I appreciate you watching this right now. Sober, single, and in love. What does this mean to me, and why am I making this video? What does it mean to me? So first, let's start with being sober. So being sober to me means being free from alcohol and drug intoxication. Yes, I am free. I am free from that. However, being sober to me also means being free from toxic and unstable relationships, as well as being free from toxic low self-esteem. And I truly believe that in order to have a successful sobriety journey, you have to be free from all three. If you think that you're gonna get sober, be free from alcohol and drug addiction, but you're still gonna stay in a toxic relationship, no.
No! God, please, no! No!
As long as you're in a relationship that doesn't bring you value, as long as you're with a partner that doesn't support you, that doesn't uplift you, that doesn't value the person that you are, they devalue you, let's just say it. That is going to continue, to contribute to your low self-esteem, which is then going to keep you in that vicious cycle, which will ultimately lead to a dead end. I mean, that's just my opinion, but it's also my experience, okay? It's my experience. As long as I was in toxic and unstable relationships, I found myself not feeling good enough, feeling stuck, feeling like I needed to prove to this person why I was valuable. How the hell do you expect somebody to value you when you don't even value yourself?
Seriously, what the f are you doing?
I'm just curious. Can you answer that question? You think that somebody else owes you love, owes you respect when you don't even give it to yourself? No, they don't. They don't. And getting sober means getting rid of all three. It means getting serious about your life. It means focusing your energy on you and only you. Listen, year one, all about being selfish. I don't care what anybody else says. This is about my experience, and this is what I'm sharing with you. But if you want to learn how to fall in love with the person that you are, you need to be selfish, okay? You need to refocus your energy on you and only you. And that is exactly what I did. Man, year one was hard. It was so emotional. I was a mess. But you know what? I talk about this in my other video. It was temporary. Okay, you stay in an unstable and toxic relationship, honey. That pain, it's permanent. It's there for as long as you're in the relationship. And you could fool yourself. You could try to convince yourself every day that you are growing as an individual, even though you continue to stay in a relationship that devalues you, your intelligence, what you bring to the table, all of it. I mean, stop trying to lie to yourself. Stop, please.
Stop it. Get some help.
If I wasn't saying this, I'd be doing you a disservice, and that's not how I do. Okay, moving on. So I think I got off on a rant again. I do this a lot. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that all three are interconnected. They're all interconnected. So if you're going to get sober, you need to eliminate all of the toxic relationships in your life. If there is a person in your life, and I'm talking about family member, I'm talking about sexual partner, I'm talking about friends, even if it's a coworker or a boss that is negatively affecting the way that you feel about yourself, that is making you feel less, that's minimizing who you are as a person, that's not bringing the same support and drive and motivation for you to create a different life to the table, if they're not doing that, trash. Damn. Get rid of them. Exit out. Say goodbye. I'm not kidding. I'm just saying it. I'm saying it. Look, I'm not crazy, okay? I feel like sometimes when I start talking like this, people are like, you okay? You all right? You need a chill pill? You want to take a seat? I'm sitting! I'm okay. I don't need a chill pill. I'm telling you this the way that I'm telling you this because I'm watching too many people destroy their lives. I'm watching too many people throw away time. And listen, a part of me does believe that time is not wasted. I do. In a way, I believe that everything's a lesson, right? Everything's a lesson. But when you have people in your life that are saying, hey, How about you save 1 or 2 years instead of throwing it away being miserable, you know? And you just put what was I going to say? Put an end to it now. I was going to say nip it in the bud, but I was like, put a bud, nip, what? I'm sorry. Okay. But I think you got my point, right? Okay. Moving forward. So, what is sobriety to me? Those 3 things. Eliminating those 3 things. Those 3 things. Say that 3 times fast. Okay. So it took about 1.5 years for me to get comfortable in my own skin. And then in year 2, I took this program called Landmark. And that's where I really started to discover myself. And it wasn't until year 3, yes, I'm admitting this, guys, I have not been confident my entire life. Up until year 3 of my sobriety, I started to realize I liked the person I was becoming. I started to realize what it really meant to love myself and to be confident. I probably shouldn't have skipped on to being in love without talking about being single. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. This is what happens when I don't like organize or have notes. I don't have any notes. So let me just go back, rewind. We're going back to being single. I decided after getting sober that I not only did I not want to be in toxic relationships, obviously, I didn't even want to be in stable relationships. You want to know why? Because I didn't love me yet. I spent so many years not knowing who I was, hiding who I was, not trying to, focusing my energy on other people, on the past. I didn't know who I was. How could I possibly get into a relationship when I'm just trying to figure out who I am? I needed to get into a relationship with me and only me, okay? So that's what I did. So year 1, it was all about me. It was all about being selfish. It was all about focusing my energy on what I wanted, what made me happy, what brought me joy, what I wanted to do with my life, what were my interests, what the hell did I like? Guys, I spent 15 years not learning, not educating myself, partying. I was in the worst relationships, like full on physical, emotional abuse, literally since I was 15. And I needed to be alone with me. I needed to understand why I was behaving that way in the first place. Why was I doing that? Why did I not care about myself? Why did I let men physically hurt me, abuse me, lie to me, all of it? Because I never took time to be alone, to understand who I was, to figure out what made me happy, to figure out what I wanted in my life. I was hiding behind relationships. I was always in a relationship. Why? Because I didn't want to face myself. Why would I? I was awful. I had no confidence. I didn't want to learn. I was a drunk. I was an addict. I was a liar. I was a cheater. I was everything I don't want to be. Okay? That's not who I am. That's who I was being. And then because I took the time to learn about who I am, because I dealt with the pain of being alone. Oh, guys, I just got chills. Listen, year 1, even thinking about it makes me want to cry because that poor girl, it's going to be hard. It's not supposed to be easy. Did someone tell you that? The struggle is what makes a warrior. And that's why I feel confident going by Sober Warrior. Because I am a warrior. I'm a fighter. I didn't give up. I didn't say, I've never done this before. I'm not going to war. I'm not putting myself out there. I'm not taking risks. I don't want to die. Hello? Knock, knock. That's the only way to get to the top. You got to overcome. You need to fight. You need to cry. You need to be in pain. You need to hurt. And you need to do it alone. You need to face yourself alone. This is where falling in love comes into place, okay? I've never been in love. And I realized the first time I felt like I could really, truly love a person was year 3 of my sobriety, was after I decided to be a coach in a program. And it was the 5 people that I was coaching that made me realize that I'm doing something right. I'm bringing value to the table. I'm helping other people discover themselves, discover their dreams. I was changing people's lives. And it wasn't until then, until they told me what I was doing for them that I realized, holy crap, man, I really love the person that I am. And I deserve to, because I struggled, because I worked for it, because I spent time by myself, hating myself, being disgusted with myself. I did the work. I didn't play. I didn't play games. I didn't let fear stop me. And that's the biggest problem. When you decide you want to get sober, if you're not willing to give up the toxic relationships that are keeping you down, you are either going to remain an addict, you are either going to have a miserable sobriety journey, or you are going to relapse. You may think that you're having a successful sobriety journey, but as long as you are devaluing yourself by staying in an unstable and toxic relationship, you are setting yourself up for failure. I'm sorry. I need to say it how it is. You are. Because how could you possibly get stronger as an individual if you're not willing to face yourself? If you're not willing to be alone and challenge yourself and step into your warrior gear? Because that's what it is, man. Warrior, come out and play. Yeah, warrior. I'm a warrior. You're a warrior. Yeah, you can be a warrior. Like you can't be putting that gear on if you're not ready to eliminate all three.
Do it! Just do it!
And you're not going to fall in love with you if you're not willing to be alone with you. You're not. And if you don't fall in love with you, you can expect your self-esteem to keep going down, because that's where it's going to go. It's going to go down there. It's not going up. You can keep lying to yourself and saying that it is, but staying in an unstable relationship with somebody who doesn't value you, with somebody who doesn't support you, with somebody who doesn't lift you up, with somebody who doesn't literally worship the ground you walk on. Listen, let me tell you something. I choose to be single because I know what it's going to take for me to partner up. What it's going to take is somebody. You ever see the movie not Fresh Prince? That's not what I want to say. Men in Black, but it's still Will Prince. What am I saying right now? Will Smith, Men in Black, focus. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is in that movie, there's like this whole scene. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm probably going to totally mess this whole scene up. But he's trying to find a new partner. And then you have like all these guys and they're like, and then Will Smith comes in and he's like making a joke about how they're like, the best of the best of the best, sir. I deserve the best of the best of the best, sir, ma'am, whoever's watching. I do. And you do too. And you do too. But you're not going to realize that until you take time to fall in love with you. Fall in love with you.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a...
I don't know why I'm screaming at you. I just get so excited. Seriously. Once you fall in love with you, you will appreciate being single more than anything. Listen, right now in my life, I don't want to date. I don't. I'm still in my selfish phase. I want to create. I want to take the time to spend on me and my personal growth and my family and my best friends. I keep pointing over there. You can't see them. You know what? I'm going to show you. Hold on. Whose idea was it to sit on a counter and do this? It was mine. Okay. These are my best friends. Kafele, Michael, Mayor, Patrick, and Benji. I love you. He's not in this because he doesn't live here. Why did I start talking about my best friends? Shit. Oh my God, Jessica, you're hilarious. Am I? Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, I remember now. Right, going back to being single. And it's like so many people are scared. So many people have this idea, and I get it's societal pressures to like, especially for women, to like get married, have babies at a certain age and blah, 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 and all that freaking annoying crap. The reality is, excuse me, did you hear that? The reality is that being single is effing wonderful. And I'm sure being in a stable relationship is also wonderful. the whole point of this video is, one, to give you guys an understanding of what sobriety has done for me. Not only did it completely transform the way that I see myself, I'm totally in love with who I am, and that's not in an egotistical, narcissistic way. I'm proud of the progress that I've made over the last 4 years and several months. And sobriety gave that to me. Sobriety gave me my friends. Sobriety gave me my family. Sobriety gave me confidence. Sobriety gave me an opportunity to be the person that I was that whole time, that was hiding behind drugs and alcohol. And you can totally have the same life. I 100% know that you can, because I did it. And if I can do it, I'm pretty sure anyone can do it. Now listen, when I start to grow as a YouTuber, I will share the stories of my past. And then you'll really start to get an idea of who I was being and who I choose to be today, and why I fell in love with me. And I hope that you can fall in love with you too. And the only way you're gonna do that is by giving yourself some alone time, is by taking a year to yourself to focus and learn everything there is to learn about who you are, what you bring to the table, what you want to do with your life, how you see yourself, how you see the world. I did that. I really did. And I'm so happy now. I really am. Sometimes, even with all the confidence in the world, you doubt yourself, especially when you're trying something new, which you're probably going to do when you decide to get sober. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to be like, I don't think I can do this, but I've never been able to not drink, but I've never been able to not go out. But guess what? I did that. I did that for a year. And every other month I thought, I say I did that for a year. I had all of those thoughts and stuff in my head for at least the first year and a half, where I was like, I can't do this. I'm not meant to be sober. I'm an alcoholic. I'm an addict. This is just my life. Everyone in my life is an addict, and blah, 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 right? Okay. Goodbye, thoughts. That's all they are. Goodbye. You're useless to me. You're useless to me. Go away. Leave me alone. You have the power. Don't give them to your thoughts. Don't. And year one, probably the first year and a half, you're going to have to fight that. You're going to have to fight those thoughts, because they're going to challenge every step that you take, because they don't like being pushed outside of their comfort zone. You need to break that. You need to break it, and you need to own it. And I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to help you do it, because that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Thank you, my sweet, sweet warrior. Don't be afraid to fight. You got this. You got this. Sober, single, and in love. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Wonder. I wonder. Da-na-na. He says something about loving you. Oh, I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Woo! Don't wonder anymore. I'm telling you right now, once you fall in love with you, you have all the power. You have all the strength. You become a warrior, and nothing and no one is gonna get in your way. Just believe it. I did. I feel really good right now. Woo! Yeah! Goodbye! Mwah!